She left me because I was just a mechanic. 5 years later, she tapped my shoulder at a luxury charity auction. 5 years ago, I was just a guy with a toolbox and a dream of opening my own garage. I remember standing in a jewelry store, holding a ring that cost me 3 months of overtime, and watching the girl I loved tell me that potential doesn't pay for a mortgage in the hills. She didn't want the climb, she just wanted the view from the summit. She left that night for a guy who inherited his view. No hard feelings, just a cold, hard lesson. I spent the next half-decade covered in grease and grit. I didn't do it for revenge. I did it because the work was the only thing that didn't talk back. Eventually, the one-bay garage turned into a franchise. The grit turned into a legacy. And along the way, I met Sarah. Sarah met me when I was still washing engine oil off my knuckles in a gas station sink. She saw the man, not the balance sheet. Last night, I'm at this high-end charity auction. I'm wearing a suit that cost more than my first truck. And there she is, the girl from the jewelry store. She looks the same, but the air around her felt different. Desperate. She makes her way through the crowd, holding a champagne flute like a shield. She touches my arm and whispers, "I always knew you had this in you. We should get dinner for old time's sake." I looked at her, and then I looked across the room at Sarah, who was currently losing a battle with a mini quiche and laughing so hard her eyes crinkled. I smiled, leaned in, and said, "You know, the thing about old times is that they belong to the people who stayed for the hard times. Enjoy the party." I didn't wait for a reply. I walked over to the woman who loved the mechanic, because she's the only one who deserves the CEO. Sometimes, the best closure isn't a long talk. It's realizing you finally have everything you need, and realizing they were never part of the plan.